Happy day, children. Today in class 5 mathematics we are going to see a new chapter, area and volume. Since we have learnt about perimeter, area and volume is going to be easy for you to learn. So let's see what are the objectives, that means what are we going to learn from this chapter. So you are going to find the area of irregular shapes using a square centimeter grid, and then we'll be learning how to find the area of a square and rectangle by using the formulas, and similarly we'll be learning how to find the volume of cube and cuboid using the formulas. Now let's do a small recap. So what is perimeter? So we all have learnt about perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but the distance around it, the length of the total area surrounded by it. For example, you can see this square which is green in color. So perimeter of the square is this distance around it, the distance around it. So the perimeter is the distance all the way around outside of a 2D shape space or an area. So you can find a perimeter of your laptop, your textbook, your notebook, and you can find the area of the perimeter of the screen. So perimeter is nothing but the distance around it. So as you can see these pictures, these are the 2D pictures, 2D shapes. Okay, so you can see this is a triangle, this is a square, this is a pentagon, this is a circle. Now we don't say it's a perimeter of circle, we use another term for circle. Let's take this triangle. Okay, it's a right angled triangle, you will be learning about it. So if you see, this side is 3 feet and this is 5 feet and the base is 4 feet. So what is the perimeter of this triangle? The perimeter of the triangle is 3 plus 4 plus 5, that is equal to 12 feet. So the perimeter of this triangle is 12 feet. Moving on to another example. This is a rectangle, right? So the sides of the rectangle, if you see, the length is 6 feet, the breadth is 8 feet. So you all know the opposite sides of the rectangle are similar. So if this side is 6 feet, this is also going to be 6 feet. So 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 plus 8 is 20, and 20 plus 8 is 28. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 28 feet. So what is the difference between perimeter and area? We all know what's a perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but the distance around the shape. So what is area? So area is the amount of space which is present inside. So if you see, this is perimeter. As you can see, this is perimeter, the outside. The outside part is perimeter, whereas the inside is called as the area. So this is the difference between perimeter and area. So let's learn about the unit of area. So what unit do we place for finding the area? So unit of the area is very important. So when you are finding the area of anything, you need to mention the unit of it. So if it's a very smallest thing, okay, so then you mention it as millimeter. So that's a millimeter. So the area of that will be mentioned as square millimeter or millimeter square. So SQ stands for square, square millimeter or millimeter square. If it's a little big, then you say centimeter. So millimeter you can tell for very tiny object, centimeter you can use for your notebook, your pencil, and you don't find the area of pencil, so you can use for your notebook or your laptop, or let's say a smaller thing, or your drawer, something. So it is mentioned as square centimeter or centimeter square. Then meter, let's say you want to measure the area of your cupboard or your room, then you can use meter, square meter. When you are finding the area of a particular distance, a bigger space, like let's say you want to find the area of a pond or something, then you can use kilometer, or a bigger area you can use kilometer. So generally pond we use meter, but if more bigger than this, then you can use kilometer. Now coming on to this funniest part of area. So when you want to find area, you can also use a square grid, because one square represent 1 square centimeter. So using a square grid you can find the area. So as you can see, I have placed this rectangle over this sheet. So what is this area? Simply count the square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 units or 15 square units is the area of this particular rectangle. So by this you can find the area of very complicated shape, where it becomes very difficult for you to apply the formula or measure. So as you can see, the area of this shape is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 square centimeter. Similarly, area of this shape is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 square centimeter. So here, if as you can see, it's kilometer, so it's 6 square kilometer. Here they have said 1 square is 1 square millimeter, so the area of this is 2 square millimeter. Here they have mentioned meter, so area of this particular shape is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So 12 square meter is the area of this particular shape. So now finding the area when the squares are not covered, when it is not a whole square, how are you going to find the area? So if you see over here, it's a whole square. So the area is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 centimeter square. But if you see here, the squares are not complete, but you can see they are half. So you are going to count 2 half squares as 1 whole square. So here there are 2 half squares. So this 2 half squares become 1 whole. This 2 become 1 whole. So 1 whole plus 1 whole becomes 2. So this area of this shape is 2 square centimeter or 2 centimeter square. Similarly, if you see here, this both whole square and half square. First let's count the whole square. 1, 2. So 2 plus this together becomes 1, this together becomes 1. So 1 plus 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the area of this particular shape is 4 centimeters square. Now finding area of irregular shape. Now as you can see, this is very irregular, it's not having straight lines. So how are you going to find? So when you want to find the area of such shape, the first thing you need to do is count all the whole squares, the squares which are whole. Now this is almost whole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there are 18 complete squares. So total 18. Then you are going to count the squares which are more than half as 1. Which are more than half as 1. So you know the green squares are 18. Green squares are complete square. Now let's count the square which is more than half. So as you can see, these yellow squares are more than half. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So they are more than half. So 18 plus 5, 23. So if you see these pink squares, they are almost half. So you can consider 2 halves as 1. So this is 18. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 18 plus 7, 25. and 25 plus 4